conversations.
Yes.
During those conversations, were they ever alone in a room having a conversation? Was there always a third party present?
I believe they were always in the studio, and there are, I think most of the time you actually hear Mario talking with them. It's like a three-way conversation. So I understand like how privilege works to some extent, and it sounded to me like always he was still in the studio, didn't go outside into a hallway, and again, you can hear Wayne Higgins talking with him.
And not just Mario Diaz. Isn't there a number of people to do this production that have to be in that room?
Correct. There would have been another producer. There's the sound recorders. There's at least one videographer. There's probably at least a lighting person in there. There's at least a good half dozen people in that room with them.
And at one point, does Mr. Davis make some comment about, hey, careful, this is a hot mic?
He does, yes. He's kind of whispering, this is a hot mic.
So at no point where you're capturing or recording there's not other people within, and describe the size of the studio.
Sure, it's a very small studio. It's probably a quarter the size of this courtroom.
So it's a very small room with 4 or 5 people in it where he's having this conversation.
That's correct, yes.
Nothing further.
Mr. Dorsey, where are you when these conversations are taking place?
I was in an office down the hall.
Okay, and so you had eyes on the studio the entire time?
I did not have eyes on the studio, no.
Okay. You could hear people speaking as to everything that was being said in there?
Yes.
And how were you recording again? Remind me.
I had a pair of headphones, and I had my phone, and I just hit record.
Okay, and so it's essentially the studio audio that you're using.
Exactly, the live audio coming right from the studio. Yes.
So it's a room. Do you know if the studio has signs that they're recording at all times? Like signage that says something like, this is a recording studio. You are subject to recording, things like that.
Yes, recording studios typically have the signs up like that. Plus, of course, he would have signed a release, so he knows he's being recorded.
Okay, got it. Anything further? Sorry, I sort of hijacked that a little bit, Mr. DiGiacomo.
Not from the state.
Mr. Sam, you may cross.
Okay, Mr. Dorsey, you've never met Mr. Davis before.
We've never met. We've seen each other before.
Okay, so on the day of the recording, you made it a point to not run into Mr. Davis, fair?
Correct.
You were actually in this other room.
Correct.
And you're there just with headphones on.
Yes.
And
I saw him walk by. I know he's disagreeing with me right now. I watched him go by.
Sure, and that's fine.
And he looked at me.
Okay, are you done with the answer?
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay. Now, in terms of your work, I want to make sure I'm clear. Are you working as an employee of BET?
No.
Okay, what are you at that point?
I am a contract employee, work for hire, as a technical consultant for specifically this production. I'm not hired by BET, I'm hired by the production company.
By the production company?
Yes, sir.
And that's Entertainment One?
Entertainment One and Creature Films, like a subsidiary of Entertainment One.
All right. And then in terms of your work with Entertainment One, that was bound with a confidential agreement, right?
Yes.
Do you have proof right now that you're no longer bound to that agreement?
I do. I have a letter from an attorney at Paramount Pictures, which owns BET, approving me sharing my information. And then I also have an email from Mark Ford, the head of Creature Films, also saying he had no objection.
Okay. So in your work with Entertainment One, what you basically do is you have your phone or whatever recording device down next to the monitor in which you're listening to a conversation.
Correct.
You cannot tell us who's where in your recording, correct?
Correct.
You just hear noises, right?
That's right.
Now, in terms of the actual recording itself, as the individuals sitting there, are they sitting with mics on their lapels as they're sitting there being interviewed by that person?
What you mean, the person conducting the interview, is he wearing a mic?
Is he wearing a mic, and is the person that he's interviewing wearing a mic?
I don't know if the Mario Diaz, for example, is conducting the interview. I don't know if he was wearing a lapel mic, but there would be 2 mics in the room minimum. There would be a lapel mic on Keffe, and then there would be a shotgun mic over him that is kind of capturing everything else in the room.
Right. And so in terms of what you're recording, you don't know, for instance, if the cameras are on and off because you're actually just listening to sound.
That's correct.
And in terms of the interview, you understand that Wayne Higgins was in the room as well as
Yes.
Mr. Davis.
Yes, he was there for the entire first interview, and then he was like 10 minutes late to the second interview.
All right. Now, before we were listening to this, are there any moments at all where Mr. Davis is talking loudly during what you would think would be a private conversation?
Loudly. He's just using a normal indoor voice, is what I would say.
Okay, and then
And-
when you say that there was this statement that this is a hot mic,
Yes,
fair to say that that was a reminder to whoever he's talking to that, hey, this should be kept private.
correct.
All right.
Yeah.
So there were times where there was an understanding, or at least an idea that what they were going to have a conversation about.
There was one time, that was the only time.
Now, after you had recorded what you did in this
Yes.
case, which is the entire thing,
Correct.
you never had his permission to record all of it, right?
I didn't need his permission.
Why?
Because he's there to be recorded. He's got mics on him. He has lights and a camera pointed at him. He's in a production studio. I'm officially hired on as a crew member. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
No.
And-
Let's back up here to make sure I'm clear.
Sure.
You're a crew member, but you don't own the rights to the production itself, right?
Correct.
And you don't own the rights in terms of what the camera angles are or anything along those lines.
That's correct. I could
Now-
not put this on YouTube and profit from it.
Okay, well, back up here again. I want to make sure I'm clear. Did you take that audio recording that you made and give it to either Entertainment One or any of the subsidiaries in this case?
No,
Okay, so you basically took something that you didn't have permission to take.
that's not true.
Okay, well, back up here. Tell me who you got permission from.
I didn't need permission. Do you understand? There's no permission needed for that. I'm there to do it. I made the recording because he showed up for the first interview, not ready for his interview to be conducted. So I knew it was going to be broken up into 2 days. So I said, I'm going to make a recording of this so that I can make sure we ask the correct follow-up questions when we come back. That's the only reason I made this recording.
So can you tell me definitively that you had nothing to do with Biggie's murder?
Nothing.
Can you give me a full sentence?
We had nothing to do with no Biggie Smalls murder. Boy, Biggie was our friend. Why would we want to kill our,
Why do you think people thought that?
Because of the money and all this old shit. And then the crooked cops just elevated the other day superior's head. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. They know they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they telling the people downtown, the FBI friends, of course to get the heat up off them. Yeah, man, we was up against it all. The mayor, even the mayor was against us.
I hear you. And when you say the money, you mean the money that was owed from Puffy.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Well, the money that was owed from Puffy. Yeah.
That's why people thought that you killed Biggie.
Yeah, that's why they thought he killed Biggie, yeah. He didn't kill no Biggie, though.
So why did you agree to tell your story after all these years?
I agreed to tell my story.
Yeah, to us. I mean, I know why you told your story to police.
Saved my fucking life. And I was really facing the death penalty. Yeah. Shit. And I just didn't save my life, I saved my whole crew life. You know what I'm saying? They just would have put down like 48 indictments. All my big hitters, all my homies, all my family, even the plugs, even the Colombians. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They had our ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Dude said he was from D.C. Then they used the psychology game on me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's how they got me, man.
And to us, why did you want to tell that story to us?
Because I felt we was betrayed. Then, just the way we was done by the crooked cops, the media, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I was wronged. We was wronged, really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dude, they come raid our house. Sugar friends come raid our house, take our guns. That shit wrong, homie. Shit just totally wrong. People think we was lying about the shit. Shit just hit the fan last week. We read you right, senior and junior. That you know they did crooked. Yeah.
Tell me about that, like, because I think you touched on it, but I want to know more about, like, Suge enlisting crooked cops to help him out. What was that about?
I don't know what the fuck it was about. It was smart, though. King move. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know? Shit. What you do in the dark don't come to the light. That shit is for to hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like they say, you ain't bigger than the law. And the FBI is a motherfucker, they take your ass down. Shit, I ain't no better than Noriega. I ain't no better than fucking Don Hussein. None of them son of a bitches, you know what I'm saying? John Gotti or none of it. They took them down. I'm a peon to them, you know what I'm saying?
But was that widely known that Suge was hanging around, was like protected by cops?
Hell yeah. Everybody knew that, yeah.
Knew what?
Knew that he was protected by crooked ass cops, son of a dirty motherfuckers. I wish I could tell you everything, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But did
Tell you every fucking thing.
Did that ever give you pause to fuck with Suge? Like, did you ever say, I shouldn't fuck with Suge because, you know, these cops are going to be on my ass afterwards?
You know, I'm more down with my nephew than I am down with Suge. Fuck Suge, for us coming to that. My family, I'm his uncle. I'm here to protect him. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
Was there ever a time where you felt bad about Tupac?
Was it every time I felt bad about it?
Yeah.
That shit never happened. I lost my plug. You know what I'm saying? Colombian boy left. Went back to Bogota. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hated it happen.
Can you say what? So you wish what hadn't happened?
I wish that never happened to Tupac because shit, it changed my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? My plug that I was making all them hundreds of millions with, fucking went to Bogota left, you know what I'm saying? He didn't want to get caught up in our bullshit. And I wish I would have listened to him. I should have jumped on the plane with his ass to Bogota. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, that's my son. Yeah. And my wife, they on my ass.
We're almost out.
Okay.
Was that? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm sorry, you have to repeat it because the phone was ringing.
Okay, about the Bogota?
No. About Tupac. Like, did you ever feel bad? I mean, this is a kid on, you know, the prime of his life.
I was
you know, an artist that everyone loves.
To me, it was an ignorant kid in the prime of his life doing stupid shit out here.
How so?
Also, he shot the police in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? Jumped on my nephew, him and his little gang. You know, you're a rapper. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your fucking lane. You're not a gangster. You're a fucking rapper. Like I told you earlier. Stay in your fucking lane, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So he should have just stayed in his lane. I hate it happened to him, stuff like that, and you know, it really changed my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? My plug left. Shit, I met him. I'm out of here. Y'all going to jail. I wish I would have been on the plane with his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I hate it happened, bro. You know.
If Tupac had not gotten involved with your nephew in the lobby of the MGM, would he still be alive?
I don't know. He ignorant. Some motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Dude, you know what I'm saying? I guess he went with that mob, and that shit went through his head on me. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. Shit went to his head. Or something. Yeah.
So did you guys offer him security? Is that how it went down, or?
No, we ain't no security guards. You know what I'm saying? No, we just went to the concerts with him. I guess he was trying to be slick because we're Crips and his enemies are Bloods. You know what I'm saying? I guess he was being smart. Me and Shug was friends, so I used to go to parties. Everything was Suge. Meet Suge at parties and all that. Clubs, all that.
So at that point, it was still cool.
Yeah, it was
You
still
still
cool.
talk to Suge, no problem. You still talk to, you hung out with Puffy's people, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
When did it become a problem?
I guess when that guy, Big J, got killed in Atlanta.
Tell me about that.
The word on the street was his Puffy bodyguard killed him. Yeah, I was there in Atlanta at a party or something.
And then, I want to understand how, Puffy is afraid that Suge's going to do something, so he calls you guys up, right?
No, he was having a tour that year, that BET tour, and he was just shit. I guess he was paranoid, scared. He's like, I guess he used the Crips. You know what I'm saying? That's it. So he just called and asked, can we come to the concert?
Did you guys have a good time with him?
Oh yeah, it was cool. Had a nice time.
All right, so let's go through all the stuff we talked about last time. How many times did you meet Puffy?
How many times have I met Puffy?
Yeah.
Shit, I can't remember. It was so many times I can't remember.
Was there a specific time and place where you guys talked about him being scared?
Shit, at Greenbacks on Sunset.
What happened then?
Shit, you eat upstairs at the deli, and you order your food downstairs. So me and them went downstairs and ordered a couple of champagne bottles. And we talked about it then.
What did he say?
What did he say? Shit, he was just scared of the guy, shit. That's all.
Did he ask you to do something for him?
Shit. Not really. Yeah. But,
He's nodding he's saying yes.
okay. Yes, he asked us to do something.
Can you tell me what that is?
I guess he wanted the big guy taken care of. Yeah. Shit. That's all in shit. I'm not no killer, so shit, I don't know why he was asking me. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Shit.
So what happened? I want to set the stage for what happened at the lobby of the MGM, right? Somebody saw him and said, "That's the guy who stole my chain," right?
Yeah.
There had been a previous incident at the Lakewood Mall.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you know about that stuff?
Well, it was this football player. It was a guy, one of my little homeboys named Marcus. He was playing football for, he was going to play football for Arizona State. And we was up there to buy him some stuff to go play football with. Like shoes, go off to college with, send him off right.
You were there?
No, I wasn't there.
Okay.
But they was there to send him off right, give him support so he could be all right when he go to college. It just so happened he rented 3 of the death row guys, and he was there by himself. And they was bird dogging him, talking shit to him. Death row, mob, Pyru, and all that. So shit, he jumped off. Marcus, he wasn't no punk. He could fight good, and he was a football player, so he athletic. So he grabbed, he knocked the guy out, grabbed his chains. That's all. We ain't had no bounty on no chain. We don't want that little punk ass chain. You know what I'm saying? The little chain, won't worth shit.
So they started it.
They started it, yeah.
And who's Marcus?
Marcus, he was a football player he was from our neighborhood. He was just graduated from Dominguez High School. He could play football.
And he was there that day with...
He was there at the mall by himself. Then it was 3 guys from Death Row there, from Mob Pyru. He was bird dogging, talking shit to him, woo, woo, woo. Because he had on a little S hat that represented our neighborhood. So they was, bird dogging him just so my nephew knew happened to come up to the mall.
So he got involved because he saw what was happening, or how did he get there?
How did my nephew get there? No, they was going to meet him up there so he can buy him some stuff. Send him off right to Arizona State. Good athlete. Play strong safety.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get straight. Like, they were together when they encountered the guys from Death Row?
No, Marcus was by himself.
How did Orlando get involved there?
Orlando and his Marcus friend, they just graduated from high school. They all friends, played sports together. They came up to the mall to meet Marcus so they could help him send him off right to college.
No, I understand that, but when the shit started happening, where was Orlando?
He was walking into the mall, walking into the Foot Locker. And Marcus seen his homeboys. Like, we're even now, motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And Marcus just took off on him.
I understand.
Knocked the dude through the shoes. Took his little change.
Right.
Snatched his change. Orlando didn't have nothing to do with that fucking change. Period.
Because I understood that there was like a bounty for the chain.
That's bullshit. What? $200, $300 change? Bounty. We didn't need that fucking change.
But, all right, so that's Orlando. We go to Vegas now, all right? In Vegas, you guys go to the fight. Tell me why you went to Vegas.
We was going to the fight, the Mike Tyson fight. We've been going to the fight since like 88, 89. Before rappers was even famous going to the fucking fights. One fight I was at, sitting next door to Mike Douglas. MC Hammer was outside the fucking gate. I mean, trying to get into the motherfucking VIP section. So, yeah, shit. Yeah, I've been going to the fights. Las Vegas, yeah.
And you knew that Sugar's going to be there?
No, not really. I didn't know Sugar was be there. I seen Sugar the day before the fight. Outside in the lobby, he was in their Rolls Royces. And then, shit. I seen him there. He spoke to me and everything. If he had beef, he should have said something there.
So who were you with?
Who were I with?
Yeah.
Shit, he was my homeboys. Yeah, he seen me the day before the fight. Pulled up in his Rolls Royce. Yeah.
And Orlando, obviously.
Yeah, Orlando, I think Orlando was with us too, yeah.
All right. So the next thing is you guys went to the fight.
Yes,
right?
we went to
The fight ended quickly.
Yes. Well, yeah.
Was it Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson, yeah. First rounder, yeah.
And you went to eat somewhere.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me what happened after the fight.
We all were sitting in different spots of the arena. Then I told everybody to meet up at the cafe in the MGM. So, shit, we all came from. I seen Tupac and Shakur and Duane in the fight. They seen me too. Shit, after I went to the cafe, and then some guys, some of my homeboys from East Coast Crips came in there and said, hey, homie, the Death Row dude, Sugar, just jumped on your nephew. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
What'd you do then?
I went to look for my nephew, make sure he was all right.
And what happened? Did you find him?
I found him. He said he was cool and stuff. Shoulder was kind of out of place. I said, do you need to go to the hospital? Yeah.
What did he tell you happened?
He said he was rusty. He said Shug and Buntry and them just rusty. Yeah. Tupac.
Why did it happen?
We had no idea why it happened. I guess from the Lakewood Mall, but they seen us the day before. The fuck,
So the day before, you're saying that Tupac and Shook both saw you and Orlando?
I don't think Tupac is with him.
Oh,
But
there you go. Because what happened is, I mean, the way I understand this.
Tupac had a hot head and just, trying to take off with somebody, trying to be a gangster. I don't know. I guess he got a hot head for a crazy dude.
Well, he claims that the stupid necklace, that's the guy who grabbed the necklace off of his friend.
Yeah. That little $300 necklace. Yeah.
I know, it's funny, right? Like, this shit is all over. About a stupid necklace,
Yes.
People die.
So, damn.
So you I want to make this really clear. You mean to tell me that even though you were in the car with those three guys, and you talked to them a bunch afterwards, you don't know who shot the shots?
That would be including himself. Yes.
Okay. Are we cool with that, right? Okay, great. Yeah, okay. Let's stop.
Yeah, let me go smoke, dude.
Yeah. Come back. Just give me one quick second. All right, so let's go back to that moment. Describe Tupac. What did he look like? Did he look like he was going to pull something? Just tell me everything you remember.
Okay, when we pulled up, I was in the front seat, passenger side. He went down, got his shit, and got the bussing. So shit, I ducked. All I know is shit came from the back seat and they got the bussing back. Shit, we hit the corner after the shooting. And another white car got to chasing us. They got the shooting too. Shit.
Yeah, but you told me that already. So I just want to get it straight in my mind. Who's sitting in the back?
My nephew and my partner Big Dre.
And who's driving?
My partner Bubble Up.
So who? Behind the driver is Orlando, right?
No, Big Dre.
Big Dre. And so and Orlando's on the other side behind you.
Yes.
When the shots started ringing out, who's closer to the window?
Oh, Big Dre was. He was the same path. He was behind the driver. Big Dre was behind the driver.
Where'd the shots come from?
In the back seat.
Yeah, but who's closest? Who had the gun?
I don't know, sir. Tell you the truth. I was ducking.
And the fact that there was a gun there, does that mean that you guys were ready for something? Or you just...
No, we gangsters. Walk around with guns. Yeah, better be caught with it than without it.
Do you remember anything else about that moment where the two cars met? Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Do you remember anything else about that moment?
Oh, not really. It was like 20 years ago. Give me the best recollection I can remember.
So let's talk about what we sort of started talking about outside. Like, there's allegations by certain police detectives that you had made a statement about who shot Tupac.
Not to my recollection. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? You asking me for the truth. I'm here to tell you. 20 years, I'm here to tell you. Get it from the horse's mouth. Right here.
Was there ever any discussion about who actually did the shooting?
Was there ever discussion with who?
Yeah, you guys.
No. That's the code of the streets. What'd you think?
I think he's going to understand what he's asking.
In your own words, in those tapes that were made public, and this book Murder Rap, there's a film called Murder Rap. You, in your own words, we heard you say Orlando was the shooter.
You heard me say it?
Yes.
Shit, I never had been. Ain't nobody ever had no tape recorder with me, not to my knowledge. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where the fuck he did some tape recorders. Shit maybe was made up or something.
So you're denying that you ever said that Orlando was the shooter?
Yes, I'm denying it.
And your statement now is that you were in the car, and shots rang out from your car, but you don't know who did it.
Exactly.
Okay.
Came from the back seat.
Okay. Is there any is there any reason why you?
Now, you've been involved in this project, well, I guess it's 2012.
Correct.
In 2012, did you go and look at all the publicly available information there was that you could find?
Yes.
Did you, I'll start with Defense Exhibit A. Can you put it on me? I would do this actually like this, but Mr. Davis in 2008 said that the girls.
Objection, Your Honor, to leading.
I'll rephrase.
Okay.
What did Mr. Davis say in 2008 about the girls on the corner?
He said that after the shooting happened, that they drove forward and hit the right turn on the Cobalt, just like he was in the white Cadillac, and that they almost collided with each other. He referred to them as stupid bitches and said that they shot back at them and the girls stopped.
As of 2008, when that statement was made, was there any public information of a car chasing the Cadillac?
There was not no public information about the girls in a Sebring chasing the Cadillac, no. Nor about them almost colliding with each other.
I'm going to object, Your Honor, as the foundation. How does he know about public knowledge?
Sustained.
In the public information you were able to find, were you able to find any information?
That's correct. I've never seen that before 2008 printed anywhere, that there was a near collision between the girls in the Sebring and the white Cadillac as they were fleeing the
Once again, I'm going to object as to foundation. Public knowledge as to how exactly is he talking about?
If you could lay more foundation about what he's reviewed to ultimately state this.
Sure.
What did you review?
The definitive book for a long time on this case was Kathy Scott's book, The Killing of Tupac Shakur. Probably dozens of news articles from back then that I went back through. I went to UCLA's archives and went through their newspaper archives looking for articles about this. I read the Labyrinth book by Randall Sullivan, which was primarily about Biggie's murder, but also covered Tupac's murder to some extent. It just isn't anywhere that I could find.
Now, Kathy Scott does say girls in a Chrysler sedan, correct?
Correct. She does not say Sebring. She just says a Chrysler. And she doesn't say anything about them going around the corner.
And once again, I'm going to object to that in terms of hearsay. We're now getting into other people's work, and he's quoting it verbatim. I'm not quite clear how that's not hearsay.
Is it offered for its truth,
It's
Mr.
not offered for the
DiGiacomo, or
truth.
is it?
It's offered for the fact that it wasn't said, not that anything that was said.
Okay, so I'm going to overrule the objection. The jury's not to consider what Ms. Scott wrote in her book for truth in any way. It's only to be considered to show that that wasn't included. This specific detail was not included in her book. You may proceed.
And then finally, I'm going to put.
And that it's in the book.
Okay. Now, page 11. Once again, tells the reader of the book that he's running a multi-million-dollar nationwide drug empire. That's at the bottom of 11. Is that right?
Yes.
Do you have any proof of that?
Actually, yes. I've interviewed 3 former Compton gang unit detectives, and across the board, they told me that Keffe D was a high-level drug trafficker, and that basically by the 90s, they rarely saw him on the streets anymore because he was effectively too big for them. They were only running into his soldiers at that point.
Okay. So you're telling us something that somebody else said. Who are the detectives?
I interviewed Bobby Ladd and Reggie Wright Sr. and Ray Richardson.
Are you aware that Reggie Wright Sr. was a member of the Compton Police Department?
Yes, sir.
And are you aware that in 2000 the Compton Police Department was dissolved because it was corrupt?
Objection. That's assumes the fact, not an evidence.
Can you rephrase? Are you aware that they were dissolved?
Well, yes, Your Honor. Let me ask it this way then. With regards to the Compton Police Department, are they currently Compton Police Department as of today?
No, sir.
Why not?
Well, there's conflicting accounts of why it was shut down. And I believe it may have been 2002. I don't know if it was 2000. But the city said that it was corrupt and they were shutting it down for corrupt reasons. Of course, if you talk to the police that were there, it was their contention that City Hall was corrupt and they didn't want the police department investigating them. And then once they shut down, the Las Vegas Sheriff's Department took over policing for the city of Compton. They took over the contract, and I know that many of those Compton police officers were just immediately hired by the LA Sheriff's Department and continued to work in Compton.
Now, in terms of your evidence here today, or the things that you have, fair to say that what you're telling us is basically based upon what other people have told you?
Sure.
Do you have any physical evidence that we can look at to help us determine whether or not Mr. Davis was actually in Las Vegas on the night of the fight?
Physical evidence? No, I don't.
And